Okay, in problems 27 and 28 here, which in the directions here, missed the two here, 27 and 28, we're going to look at solving these equations, and we're also going to need to check for extraneous solutions as well. And these are radical equations. We have square roots, we have fourth roots in these particular problems. So let's go ahead and let's look at 27. Anytime you have a radical in a problem, what you really want to do is you want to try to isolate the radical on one side of the equation, and once you have the square root or the fourth root or third root or whatever all by itself, then you're able to undo that radical by raising it to the appropriate power. So in this case, since we have a square root and it's already isolated on the left side, we're able to go ahead and square both sides of the equation. We're going to square both sides here. So we're going to have to square this entire value of x plus 1 here. Here, when you square a square root, they cancel out, which leaves you with x squared plus 9. And on this side, we're going to need to FOIL that out, which is going to get you x squared plus 2x plus 1. Okay. Now, once you have that all FOILed out, we just look at solving this basic equation here. And looks like something very, very nice happens. We have an x squared on each side. Those can cancel out, which leaves you with 9 equals 2x plus 1. And then we can subtract the 1, which gets you 8 equals 2x. And then we solve for x. X equals 4. And then once you have your solution for x, you just need to make sure it works. And in this case, when you plug x in here, you're going to get a positive 5, which means it should work. If you double check it on this side, you get 16 plus 9, which is 25. Square root of 25 is 5, which is what we had on that side. So here is your one solution. Okay. On the second problem, we also have radicals in the equation. We have 2 of them. Here you definitely don't want to raise both sides to the 4th power initially, because then you're going to have to multiply this out times itself 4 times, and that's going to be really ugly. So instead, we're going to bring this radical over to the other side of the equation. So you have the 4th root of 4x equals the 4th root of 2x minus 16. And this one's going to be actually quite nice if you raise each side to the 4th power. Both of these will cancel out, which leaves you with 4x equals 2x minus 16. And then we can subtract 2x, get you 2x equals negative 16, so x equals negative 8. Okay? And then we just need to make sure this works, but when you go to plug it back in, look, you're going to get imaginary solutions because you're taking the 4th root of a negative. And we definitely don't want that here. Since we're going to get a real answer, we don't want imaginary solutions here. So that solution there is going to be extraneous. That's extraneous, so your final answer here is no solution. Okay? So that's problems 27 and 28.